Wow.
Okay, and then click on us.
Where?
Oh, I don't know.
This is all different.
Right click on us.
It's not doing anything.
Okay. Um, I think Valerie, it looks like you're not muted. Can you talk for a moment and just say
Yeah.
hi to us?
Hello, everyone.
Oh,
That's what I do.
hello, Valerie.
Okay.
That helped. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Okay.
Oh, go up here to our picture
Mhm.
and then go to the three dots.
Oh my gosh, it's so small.
I know. And then pin right
Pin.
there.
There we go.
Okay, I think we're ready to go. Hello, ladies. Thank you for joining us today. Or tonight, I guess.
Tonight.
Yeah. We're gonna wait just to see if anybody else pops on. But in the meantime, if you have not gotten some napkins or paper towels, a thing of water, maybe a paper plate to put to pour, because you're gonna need something to pour the paint out onto when we do the sponging of the bee, which this is what we're going tonight. So I hope this is the kit you got. And if you have baby wipes, they are wonderful for helping to clean up your hands. And also, if you get paint somewhere it's not supposed to be. The paints that we use, they are a latex paint, so they will stain your clothes. So if you want to get like a cooking apron or something to put on, that would be fine. It will come off your hands, but it's like the paint you paint your walls with. Um, other than that,
Other than that, she's Dory. I'm Connie.
Yep, I'm the retail manager here at Meadowbrook, and I've been here 31 years. So
And we've been in existence for 31 years.
amazing how that happened. But
We started when she was 4.
I like her so much.
I actually work for Dory. I have been here 10 years now.
Yeah.
After a very, very, very long career in banking that I'm
Yeah.
happy to say I retired from. So I'm done and I hang out with Gourds and Dory all day, every day.
Yep. And both of our husbands work in the production area. So my husband actually is a crafter. So he does all the cutting on our gourds, and her husband actually runs our production team, and he does a lot of the dyeing and painting and that part of it. So it's like a family thing here, I got to tell you.
Definitely is.
So I'm going to go over the parts that should have come in your kit. If for some reason you do not have everything, please send me an email and let me know, or we do have our chat up. So you are more than welcome to ask questions on chat, or unmute yourself, ask questions, and then mute yourself again. Videos are great because it kind of allows us to see how fast everybody's kind of moving along. So, okay, so what you should have gotten your bee body.
And they're all different shapes and sizes.
Yes,
I mean,
yeah. You should have gotten a light, which was in the bottom of your gourd. You can go ahead and take that out and just set it to the side. It just pulls out. You should have gotten one glue pod, wings, a black pen, 2 toothpicks and 2 Q-tips, a paintbrush. In a little bag, you'll have gotten the antennas.
Antennae.
Antennae.
Well, I think that's the plural.
Oh, okay. Antennae.
I could be wrong, but I think that's the plural of antenna. I'm not sure.
Okay. A sponge. And then you should have gotten lots of paint. You're going to have, hopefully, 4 of the yellow, 3 black, and 3 white. And just remember that the single one is your glue. You don't want to try and paint with that. You're going to have a very sticky bee. So, is anybody missing any parts, or are we okay to get started? Okay,
We're good.
Wonderful.
Awesome. Okay.
So the first thing that we are going to do is we're going to dump out. I would just start with, I actually would dump out 2 of the yellows and on your plate, and then beside it, you can dump out 2 of the whites. And it's okay if they mix together a little bit because they're going to get mixed together anyway on the bee. I'm going to actually sit that off to the side for a moment.
That's
If
a
you
good
guys
idea.
need to see it, let me know. Don't mix them yet. And then after you get those dumped out, I need you to thoroughly wet your sponge and get out as much of the water as you can. It should be just moist. It should not be like dripping with water. So do that. And I will get.
And if you're having trouble getting your paint out, which I am a little bit,
Yeah.
feel free to use your paintbrush. We're just clean it in your water whenever you're done.
Yep.
Because we're not going to use the paintbrush for the yellow and white, correct?
No. Nope. That's
I
only
didn't
going to be
think
for
so.
the black.
Okay.
So that'll be perfect.
So I always like to say, it always fascinates me. I do the orders. I am the reason you received your craft kit. Wait, no, that would be the shipper.
Well, yeah,
that would be our shipper,
but the order
Travis.
went in because of you.
But yeah, there we go. And I am always fascinated by what states we always have represented when we do these classes. And tonight, other than Minnesota, we have someone from, oh, what is the name? Waseca, and I apologize if I didn't pronounce that right. Waseca, Minnesota. But other than that, all of us are from the East Coast.
Yep.
We have Augusta, Georgia. We have New York. I'm looking here at what town it is in Otisville, New York. And then we have so many Pennsylvania people, and this is not normal. We have York, Pennsylvania, Chambersburg, and what probably Pennsylvania is known for, Gettysburg.
Yes.
Which is having a huge year this year.
Oh, yeah, with the 250th.
Yeah.
It is a huge one.
Yeah. So I always think it's fascinating. We also have West Virginia and Chesapeake, Virginia.
Oh.
Which sounds like a beautiful place, doesn't it?
Yeah, it really does.
Yeah.
Okay, so once you get all of that done, I'm gonna have to clean my brush here and then just set it off to the side. We're gonna use that for the black stripes on our bee. And you have your sponge nice and wet but dry, if that makes any sense.
It does. It does.
Okay. I need to get a piece of paper here. Okay, there we go. The easiest way to sponge is just to stick your whole hand inside, and that way you can kind of just twist it. Once you have your sponge wet, start with your white and just sponge all over. And then from there, you're going to start sponging your yellow. And you're just going to keep alternating between your white and your yellow. That's going to mix together. So you're going to have the white and the yellow, and then there'll actually be a little bit of a lighter yellow because it's going to mix with the white as you're sponging. Sponging is one of those wonderful things that you really cannot do wrong because you just keep sponging till you like it. One thing I do want to mention to you is on your little stems of your flower here, you're going to want to just kind of be a little bit lighter there, because if you put it on really thick, it's going to get stuck in the stem.
Yeah.
You can use either your brush, sometimes we'll get it in, or your toothpick to get that extra out. So I'm going to just start with my white. I put it in there, and then I actually dab it on a paper towel because you don't want to stick with it.
You don't want a big glob at
Right.
first. But if you get one of those, which I have because I'm not the greatest sponger,
Just
Dori
sponging.
is, yeah, just keep lightly tapping it, and
Yep.
it'll just kind of
And you really
go away.
You don't have to you sponge like where the neck is and around the bottom, but you're actually going to be painting that black, so it's not like you have to go crazy.
And you are right, like sponging, I saw that.
Yeah.
Yeah. You
I
can't,
have groundhog holes in my, or
Yeah.
bites in my gourd. I
yeah,
don't know if
they're
you can
like,
see them or not, but those were done by a groundhog when they were fresh.
is that what that's from?
Yeah.
I did not know
Yeah,
that.
they
Oh my gosh.
and the thing is they only take a bite because gourds when they
Oh,
are fresh are so bitter. So they really don't, they think they're gonna like it, but they really don't like it.
no, no.
It is just yeah, it's too bitter for them. But yeah, obviously mine had, they wanted to try it.
We have an overabundance of groundhogs here on the farm.
Yeah.
There's just not a whole lot we can do, and it's a good thing that gourds taste as bad as they do.
Yes. So yeah, it just makes it very interesting. So I have, I don't know if you can see, I just put like a light sponge of white. So now I'm going to start my yellow. And
You just do the same thing, huh?
yeah, just do the same thing.
Okay.
And I'll do the yellow and then I will go back in. And if you kind of like some of the natural color of the gourd showing through, you don't have to sponge it till it's covered.
Which I
you
do.
can, yeah, you can leave some of the natural gourd come through. It actually, it's
just
very
looks
pretty.
Yeah, it just looks like another shade of paint.
Yep.
I like it that way.
Try something.
Let's see. Speaking of the farm, we started. Actually, no, we haven't started. We tomorrow morning at 5:30, and my husband is part of this, and he is psyched and cannot wait. He has to be here at 5:30, and they start planning our gourds, which currently now they're sitting out in our parking lot, and they're about 4 inches high. We grow them from seedlings in the greenhouse until they're about 4 inches. And then we bring them outside so they get acclimated to the weather. And when you know, the week we need to start planting, oh, it's 98 degrees yesterday. Today it was, I think, 94 at the hottest. I think it's supposed to be in the 90s until at least Friday.
Yeah.
So yeah, they're starting at 5:30 tomorrow morning to try to
then me.
Yeah. He's well, the way they do it is kind of fascinating.
Yeah, it really
One
is.
guy drives the tractor, which is Ben, our founder. He drives the tractor very slowly, and two people sit on very low riding seats that have been attached to the back of the tractor.
Yeah, they're only inches off the ground.
Yeah, inches off the ground, and they have a tray in front of them with these gourd plants, and they take turns putting them in the holes in black tarp that's punched by a machine on the tractor. Anyway, my husband, he's not as old as I am, but he's getting up there in years, and he's like, my back. I don't know how many more years I can take this. My back is killing me.
Yeah.
So we need to train some younger ones here.
But we'll be able to do it.
Yeah, but the gourds will go in the ground. They'll have it done. We plant 30 to 40 acres of gourds. Now, that doesn't sound like much because we have over 200 acres here on the farm, but that's a lot when you're sitting 3 inches away from the ground on the back of a tractor.
Yeah.
We are lucky enough that we have a whole warehouse full of gourds we've grown over the past 31 years. So we're pretty well stocked, but we're always trying to grow different sizes, shapes, varieties.
Yep.
You know, because we've realized now that actually people are purchasing raw gourds to decorate, kind of like for Thanksgiving, like the gourdicopia bowls, and I mean, they let them out year round. So it's very interesting.
It is.
So yeah, while you're finishing up your sponging, there's probably more than you cared to know about how we put the gourds in the ground.
I did want to tell you, I don't know if you guys can tell, but my stem goes over top of my gourd. So all I did was I took my paintbrush and I just kind of dabbed it underneath to try and get it. And the stem, it is entirely up to you whether or not you want to paint the stem or not. You can leave it natural. You can just let what gets on it get on it, or you can paint the whole thing. I kind of like to paint it, so I'm kind of going in between my orange and my white. And so it kind of matches the.
It's a little tough to get in. I don't know if anyone's stem kind of, well, yeah, yours turns too.
Yeah.
It's kind of tough to get.
Yeah, that's why I said
that little stuff.
I used the brush.
Ah, you said that?
I did say
Oh,
that. I just said that.
Sorry.
She doesn't pay attention to me. That's okay.
I don't.
So, okay. And then once you, unfortunately, we are going to have to stop for a little bit and let that dry before we start going on to the next thing. So once you got it to where you like it, stop. Because sometimes you think you're going to keep going, and then you're going to be here forever. So
yeah, exactly.
Stop when you like it, and then just let it sit for a little. We'll have to let it sit for just a little bit. I'm gonna get some baby wipes, because when your hand's stuck up in there, it's. So this is what mine looks like.
And I'm always a slow one.
That's okay.
Always. I'm a somewhat beginner. 10 years versus 31 years. I'm still learning the ropes.
It's funny. It has been so rewarding to see, like, when we started 31 years ago. I mean, we worked out of tractor trailer beds and a pole building, and it's just very fascinating how things have progressed. At that time, all of us were a lot younger. Most of us did not have children at the time, and so we just put our whole kind of heart and soul into building this company. There was 5 of us at the very beginning, and then now we are up to about 20. So there's 20 of us, that 15 in our production team, and then the other 5 are either in wholesale, retail, or shipping. So, but we have a good time. Like I said, there's a lot of family here, so
we definitely do.
And we have very little turnover. So most of the people have been here for years. And
oh my gosh, yeah. So you look at
they are like family.
Yeah.
You know, they're.
If you look at Candace runs our washing department.
Yeah.
And had to ask her, I wasn't sure how old she is. Candace is 35.
Oh my gosh, she started when I think she was 13.
Well, yeah, exactly.
And Kenny started when he was 13. He was on farm crew.
Yeah, so
and we won't say how old he is now, but he's been here from the beginning too.
But Candace, runs our washing department, which is one of the most important jobs there is.
Yeah.
35 years old, and she's been here for 22 years.
Yeah.
Well, that says something about the company.
Yeah. But we, like I said, we have a good time.
Well, I nicely painted my wrist.
That's
too.
what we did. So,
yeah. So we're cleaning our sponge. Are we done with our
Well,
sponge?
you're done with our sponge, but
okay.
Boy, I'm going to have to use like water, because my water that's in my bowl now is very dirty. So you can just kind of put your sponge off to the side until we're done here, and then you can wash it out and reuse it if you'd like.
And I apologize. I thought I put my phone on Do Not Disturb. And you would think my husband would know that we're doing this right now.
Yeah.
But no, it is on Do Not Disturb. I feel like it's still going off. But
I can't hear it, so you're
okay.
Good.
Well, you would think he'd know, but men. Okay.
So Okay, so we have to let that dry. If you have a hair dryer, you can, we don't, but if you have one at home, you can keep it on low so that you don't, any major globs or something, you don't like make it go up all over the place. But you can put it on low and that will help dry it. Otherwise, we're just going to sit here for a couple minutes and we're going to tell you about some upcoming classes and
this is fast drying paint. Like mine's almost dry. You can see that if it still shines, it's a little wet, but it's getting
my
there
top
already.
is the only place that's and sponging, you're not putting like globs on.
Exactly. So I can get rid of this plate. Oh no, I can't because we have the back. Well, then I need another plate.
Okay, I'll get another plate. You want to talk about Santa?
I'm really messy. Yeah, I'll talk about Santa. What the heck? Why not? We're having let's see, we're having Christmas in July, and our next Zoom class, not our next. Is it our next?
No, the next is in June, but it's already closed. So this is the next one.
The next one's in June, and it's actually coastal.
Yes.
So, yeah, that one's closed and full. July, Christmas in July, we have a Santa, which I think we forgot to bring it.
It's right beside you.
Oh, it's right beside me. I didn't get here until she had everything set up. Okay, so this is Santa. He's a big guy, also known as Father Time. Has his little, he comes with, look at those wireframe glasses and everything. So our Santa Zoom class is in July, and it is open registration on the website.
Yep, and I have the information on that chair, on that table too. It's inside. I forget what the date it is.
Here it is. Yes, July 21st. Well, that's my nephew's birthday, July 21st. Of course, they're always at 6 o'clock. And Santa is $52 plus shipping. But if I had to guess, he probably stands at least 18 inches high.
Probably.
And of course, he's all lit up. So his stars in his belly will light up nicely.
Yes.
Yeah. And his face, the face will come to you. That's actually burnt in, but then we'll paint his beard. So yeah, July 21st for him. And then let's see what else we have going on. Oh, before the 21st, for those folks that live close, heck, even West Virginia is close enough to drive. We have people that come from all over the country.
Yeah, we do.
We have really good shipping rates. So they come in from Colorado, California, and shop, and then we ship it home for them, and it gets there like right after they get home. But we have our summer celebration, and that is coming up here on the farm July 11th. We start having it early. We used to have it like 10 to 4. But around here in July, we get horrible thunderstorms.
Afternoon thunderstorms.
Never failed. I mean, rain would come down sideways. Never failed every day or every year on summer celebration. We get storms. So anyway, it's 8 to 2. We started having it at 8 a.m. And it goes until 2. And we have craft vendors, food trucks, live music. We have special classes going on that day, which includes bird houses, bird feeders,
and butterfly houses.
Almost forgot the thing that draws everyone in is we rent a huge circus tent and we have an oops sale. And you guys might have heard of our oops sales, but it's whenever production makes mistakes.
Some people call them seconds. We have to be different and call them oops.
Oops, because that's
we made an oops.
That's what they say in production, or we hope that's what they say in production whenever they mess up. It could be a run in the paint, like a hairline crack in the gourd that might have happened when they were cutting it or something. A lot of them are actually nothing wrong with them. They're absolutely perfect. It's just product that we have retired every year. At the end of the year, we retire products. And so they could be absolutely perfect, but we just retire them. And they're marked down 30
about 30 to 40%.
30 to 40% off of our retail prices. So it's definitely worth the drive to come see us.
Yeah,
We,
it's
we
a
have,
fun
yeah,
time.
it is a great day.
We have trolley rides around
Yeah.
the field. We'll have
Yeah.
a wildflower field, so you can
Right.
come and pick wildflowers for free, make a
Right.
nice bouquet and take with you.
Yeah.
We'll have Highland cows.
Mhm.
I'm
Mhm.
still trying to get pony rides.
Okay.
They like to come and do the pony rides. Did you say
Yeah.
food trucks?
I always say food trucks. I
Yeah,
said
we like food trucks.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah.
so we have it's a fun time. It's a fun morning.
Yeah.
And then everybody's out of here till the storms come through.
Yeah.
So we're good.
Yeah. So we have July covered with our Zoom class or Santa,
Yeah.
Christmas in July.
Yeah.
And of course, Memorial Day is this Monday.
Yes, which we are off, but we do have our Memorial Day sale that starts on Friday, both online and in the store. The store sale is Friday and Saturday. Online, it's starts Friday, but it ends on Monday. But we're closed. The store's closed Monday, so no one will be here to check you out.
Yeah, which is, wait, we just added last year, believe it or not, we just added 2 major holidays to the employees' paid days off.
Yep. Memorial's one.
Memorial Day, yeah, believe it or not, we used to always work on Memorial Day and Labor Day.
Yep.
So, like, we are super psyched that unfortunately our gift shop is closed, but online never closes.
That's right.
So, yeah, we get to spend with our extended family, not our Meadowbrook family,
Right.
but our extended family.
Okay, I still have some wet spots, but I'm going to put my hand back in there anyway. We're going to start
Mine's
painting.
pretty good.
Yeah, we're going to start painting the black that goes around the neck of the bee. Now, you can make this as thick or as thin as you want. It is entirely up to you. I would start thinner because you can always go thicker, but it's hard to go from thick to thin. You're going to have to almost responge the whole thing again, and it's always hard to go over black.
Hey, that's kind of in real life too. It's hard to go from thick to thin. It's
Yeah.
easy to go from thin to thick.
Yeah, especially when we like food.
Believe it, we women know these things.
Yeah, so you can either pour out your black. You know, I'd start with 1 and then go to 2 on a plate, or you can actually you have a thin enough brush that it will fit inside the little paint pod. So I'm going to go thin. You're going to notice too on the back of your gourd. I don't know if you can see it, but there is a little hole where we're going to put the wings. You'll want to make sure that that does get covered with your black.
But not filled in.
But not filled in, yes. Please know where the little hole is in the back.
Now is when we might want to show the original.
Yes, so
I need to look at it.
And also, you can see around, like Ashley, who did our sample, you can kind of see, she kind of made it so that it looks like it's kind of furry, because bumblebees are furry. You don't have to do that, or you can. And all you have to do is very lightly just kind of tap your brush to go around, and your brush will open up a little bit, and you can make that little feathery look with that. But again, I'm just going to put my hand inside, and I'm going to start. I have a very short neck on mine. This one's a long neck. Connie has a longer neck on hers too. So I'm going to start thin and just kind of go with what I've been given.
Yeah, I will definitely be using more black paint than you.
Yes.
So I'm just automatically going to open my second pod. You said how bumblebees are fuzzy.
Yeah.
I try not to get that close to them.
I know, but they are cute. And also wet your brush before you put it in your black.
Okay.
Yeah. So just a little bit. And yep.
All right, so you start so I can see, because I have not done a bumblebee before.
So what I'm doing is I am just pressing my brush down and just trying to make it as straight as I can. And bumblebee stripes are not completely straight, so do not feel bad. If it goes a little crooked, you can always touch it up or do the little feathers. Yes, I've painted quite a bit of these trying to come up with a design.
That's right. This was Dori's original design.
Yeah.
Dori is very creative. She's come up with many, many really popular designs that we've had over the years.
I don't know if I'm very creative. I have a husband who will cut for me. So all I have to do is say, I want this cut, and then I just color it.
Okay.
So
Isn't as hard as it looks.
no, and then you can just kind of go back through and this it's probably going to take 2 coats of black because as it dry, it does kind of thin down a little bit.
I don't even have a steady hand, but thankfully the gourds have a neck.
Yes, and you can kind of just roll it around.
Yeah, it's just kind of keeping my brush where it needs to be.
Is everybody okay with doing their stripes?
I think they're concentrating.
Okay, well, concentrate away.
Right. And I might have that feathered look without even trying. So there we go. Yeah. Awesome. So, as I mentioned, Dori has created a lot of the designs that we've had over the years. One of the most popular ones, and the season's coming up for it, Dori and her husband designed our coastal collection. So, I mean, that who doesn't want to be at the beach, you know?
That's why I designed it. I really wanted to be at the beach.
Yeah.
It was winter time.
It makes total sense. But yeah, so again, if you're anywhere close to us or want to make a trip in June.
Oh, that's perfectly fine.
Oh, yeah.
That's perfectly fine.
Yeah.
You just like to hear us talk and giggle, don't you? Yeah, you'll have to come for the Coastal Create Your Own. It's always a lot of fun. Friday, if you come, we have a VIP night on Friday night. It's from 6 to 9. Now I understand those that are far away. It's probably not going to be an option unless you're going to stay overnight. But Connie and I stay late, and it's shopping with us.
Yeah.
And we always have a good time.
Yeah, we always have a sale. We usually hide something throughout the store, and there's prizes if you find it.
This year it's going to be palm trees.
Little
tiny palm trees.
There you
it's
go.
on gourd, and I'm going to sponge them green. And then if you find it, you get to keep the little palm tree, and you actually get a prize then. I haven't done that yet, though.
Oh, okay.
They're sitting up my workbench at home.
All right, I'm ready to start my bottom stripe, and do I still hold it like this? Do I turn it upside down?
Well, as long as your body is dry,
my body is dry.
You can find some dry spots on your body, and again, you can decide. I'm going to move this back here. You can decide. This one comes up to the bottom of the stem of your little flowers,
which is pretty high.
Yeah, but it's entirely up to you. If that's too high for you, don't go up that high.
Okay.
But if you like it that high, then go ahead and do that.
So wing it is what you're saying.
Well, yeah, the fun part about doing these kits is that you can make it uniquely yours. I mean, you could have had blue paint at home and made yourself a blue bumblebee.
Yeah. Absolutely.
It doesn't have to be what everybody says a bumblebee has to look like.
Right. And you know what? It's the only one you're going to have in your house, hopefully. So it's not like they're going to have other bumblebee gourds sitting with it, the exact same size that they can say, oh, wait, this one's different.
Yeah.
Well, guess what? Gourds are supposed to be different.
And they are. And that's another reason why it's so much fun.
And believe me, mine is always different.
Okay, so now, Connie's going the whole way around like that. What I tend to do is start where I want it to be, and then I do stripes down.
Oh, sure, now you tell me.
Well, either way is fine. I'm just telling you the way I do it. But now you can go stripes down.
Okay.
And that way you kind of have a starting point. Okay. And you just go straight down.
This black paint, I tell you what, is really taken to the gourd.
Yeah, it really is. It's very nice.
Yeah.
I wonder if it's because we sponged over top, or we sponged it first.
But it's a nice thickness.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see, what else is going on?
Oh my.
Yeah.
What have we got? Oh, the other thing, and this would be for the people that are local, unless you want to come in for a weekend.
Oh,
We
should. We
we
have cool Airbnbs around here.
Oh, real a bed and breakfast.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We have those too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, we do what we call it's kind of like a DIY craft night or craft Saturday.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And
I do those.
she
Yeah.
does. She teaches. Although
Yeah.
there's one in June that I'm going to tell you about, she's not doing.
Yeah.
But you come in and you buy either raw gourds or you can buy kits that we have already made up in the store. And then we have our classroom open that you can go back and we have a teacher available that will help kind of guide you a little bit. But you have access to all of our paints, our brushes, our sponges, and everything that's back there because our normal kits don't come like what you've received. And the next one is going to be June 20th.
Yes.
June 20th. It's for 2 hours. It's from noon until 2 o'clock. And we're also going to be having some special limited edition Americana kits.
Yeah.
So for the 250th anniversary of our nation. So
they sure are.
And so if you are local and you don't have to sign up or anything, you just kind of show up and the classroom's open, you go back and you do your thing.
We did it this past Saturday, had a great turnout. Everybody had a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a lot of fun, especially if it's, 95 degrees outside. Our room is nicely air conditioned.
Yes.
And yeah, it's a good time.
And you can bring snacks along if you want. If we have people that come with girlfriends. They make it kind of a girls' afternoon.
Oh, definitely.
So you can bring snacks and drinks, and it's a fun time. Okay. What you looking at?
Oh, just
looking,
seeing.
Okay.
So I'm afraid if I keep going with the black.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
So I just went the whole way around. My little body, I have a little body and a little neck.
You do. And I got
Excuse me.
Big neck and a pain in my wrist too. So, okay. I think I might be done with that.
I can do the bottom, I can do the feathers a lot easier than I can the neck for some reason.
Are you going to try to do the feathers?
Oh, I was, but I don't know if it's going to work.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I realized I was making my stripe a little big and then it got out of control and I don't want to cover up any more of my flower, so
you're done.
I think I'm colored good. And I don't even think it needs a second coat. That, like I said, that black really goes on thick.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah, it's kind of weird, isn't it?
Is your black going on thick out there? I mean, you got yeah, it looks good. Okay.
Oh, yeah, very good. Okay, well, cool.
Yeah, I usually wear as much paint as gets on my gourd, but that's okay. These baby wipes are miracle workers.
Yeah, they are.
Righty. I like your little groundhog shoes that you have in yours.
Too. You know what? Some people would find that very irritating that it's not a perfect gourd. But you know what? Because I know what it is and I think it's cool.
Yeah.
I like it. So.
Yeah. And you know what? Normally, if you put your bee on a shelf, that's going to go towards the wall anyway.
It will. So I'm okay with my little groundhog bites.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So once you are done with that part, we are going to, if you can find your little antennae.
I almost want to Google it.
Go ahead.
Okay.
So while we let our
plural, what we find out here.
Yeah, what we.
Okay.
She's gonna find out if it's antennas or antennae.
What is the plural of antenna? Oh, normally it talks to me. It's not gonna talk to me. depends entirely on which plural form you're using. Well, let's say we're using the form that you learned in elementary school in the 1970s. Antennae, I was right.
Okay.
Antennae.
Okay.
Okay.
She was right.
All right, for old people, it's antennae, and yeah, I think for the younger generation, it's antennas.
Okay. Well, we'll call it antennae.
Okay.
So, okay, so we're going to find your one little pod, that's your glue. And if you look at the top by your stem, you're going to see two tiny little holes. Oh, I don't know if you can see mine or not, but
They are tiny.
yes. But anyway, that's where you're going to be putting your antennae.
No, antennae, not antennae.
Okay. The way I do it, they're laughing at us.
Oh, good. We laugh at ourselves.
We do. Okay, so the way I do it is I actually will just stick the antenna in the glue. So you just have enough glue on there, and you're going to stick it, put it into the hole with the antenna facing towards you.
Facing towards me.
Yeah, or you could put them to the side like ours, and you don't have to push them in the whole way. So yeah, you're just going to put them in, and it is okay if there's a little ball of glue on the gourd. It does dry clear. The glue we're using is called Aleene's tacky glue, and it will dry clear. If you don't want that little ball, because you will see it even though it's clear, you can just kind of take your finger around it and just kind of wipe it off. But I always like to leave a little bit because the antennae always tend to get loose for some reason.
Yeah,
it's just what it is.
do.
But keep your glue on hand, on hand for a while, and that way you can kind of re-glue them. But yep, you just stick it right in there.
In those tiny little holes.
Yep. Now, this glue does take about 20 to 30 minutes to set up. So I know you really want to, but don't pick your bee up by the antennae because they're going to come right out. I need to put a little bit.
No, use your stem. You're safe with the stem.
Yes. So, and then leave them up a little bit. You don't want to push them the whole way down so that they're flat with the thing. So I'm going to flip mine around here, and just so that you can see what I'm doing there. Yeah. So, but yes, so it's going to, it'll just take a little bit to set up. Okay. And then you can actually close your glue for right now so it doesn't get dried out. And the next thing we're going to do is we're going to put the eyes. So in our sample here, if you can see where the antenna is, it is placed just inside. It's just placed inside a little bit from the antenna. If you put them where the antennas are, your eyes are going to be very wide. So just put them right inside. And the way we're going to do that is you're going to take your, paintbrush. Shoot. Oh, you can't get rid of black paint yet. Almost. And so you can just open up one of your pods, and it's just a nice little circle. So we're not going to use the brush end. We're actually going to use the pointy end. And that makes a perfect eye. So you're just going to dip it in and make sure you have a nice little globule in there. And you're just going to figure out where you want your glue or where you want your eye to be. And you're just going to tap it. And if it's not big enough, put a little bit more on and tap. And you can make it as big or as small as you want. And I always do really good with one eye, and then the other eye is a square.
Yeah. Yeah. Or I have way too much paint on the first time, and and then undercompensate and not enough.
Yes. And this is where baby wipes come in handy because my one eye is in too far. So I'm going to take my baby wipe before it dries and just gently wipe them off. And look, oh, I can start from scratch. Just got to make sure that it's dry. Or if you have a wet paper towel, that will work great too.
Or two.
Yeah. I had to wipe mine off.
You didn't like them?
No, I had one way in, one was high and one was
Oh,
in too far.
You know what? Yeah, that's bigger than mine. So
that's why I said
what
I put a nice
here.
little, yeah. I tell you what, for me, faces on anything are the hardest thing to do.
Absolutely. There, that one looks good.
Yeah.
Maybe I just need to do a one-eyed bee.
That's not.
He's winking at me.
What do they used to call what's a one-eyed cyclops? You have a
Yes.
cyclops bee.
Okay. Well, wait. He won't be for long here. I got it covered.
Okay. Okay. And I just need to make this one a little bigger. Okay. So there's my little eyes. And we're going to let those dry. And they don't have to be perfectly round. I mean, you can make them, but they don't have to be perfectly round.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. And then just make sure you wipe off the end of your brush. Otherwise, if you're trying to use it for something else, you're going to get it on you. And then I think we are done with our black ink or paint.
A black paint, I believe we are.
Okay, so we're going to let that dry now. The next thing is the next hardest thing. So we sent you a nice black marker to do the mouth. I'm going to put it up close. My suggestion, and I don't check in your drawer to see if you have a pencil. My suggestion would be,
I do not.
Shoot,
we don't make the mistakes around here.
Yes, we do. Is maybe to find a pencil and just very lightly put it on the paint as to how you would like your mouth to be. It starts kind of up at the one eye, and it's kind of a little smirk is the way I kind of look at it.
Yeah.
And so it starts at the one corner, but then it goes to the inside of the other eye. And it's just kind of a down swing with two little things at the end. So if you can maybe put the two little, like, I don't know, they're like little happy face things, the things that are right here. If you can do those first, then it might help you. Then you just make the line right. Does that make sense?
And it is much easier if you have a steady hand, which
if you can, put your hand on the gourd to steady it.
I think Sharon's husband just took her drink away from her. That wasn't very nice of him.
You were changing my dirty water for me.
Okay. I was gonna say, we do not judge. So by all means, you have a drink.
You should tell him to bring you a glass of wine if you like. Yes. Okay.
Do not put the gourd on you if your black paint is not dry.
Yeah, don't do that. Okay. Oh boy, this is when I get the most nervous. It's gonna be what it's gonna be.
That's right.
That's right. Okay. My bee will have the perfect smile regardless of what it looks like.
Well, it's a little.
I'll take it. I'm not changing it. It is what it is.
Hey, let me see. Oh, that's adorable.
Yeah. Oh, yours is darker though.
Yeah, well, I went over
I'm
it a
not
couple
touching
times.
it looks fine. I am not touching it.
Yeah.
So now you have an entire marker that you can make grocery lists with, honeydew list with.
That's right.
Yeah.
And I wiped my eyes.
I thought they were good.
They were good. I liked them.
All right, well, third time's charm.
There you go.
Perfect. See, that one is perfect. Absolutely. Okay.
Okay. So while we are going to continue to wait for our little eyes to dry, we are going to install the wings.
Okay.
So when you're looking at your wings, you're going to notice that this little part that comes off, you want that to be towards the bottom, like where it comes together. That is the bottom of your wings. It's going to actually weigh it down a little bit so it holds it in place. Otherwise, it's going to be coming out of like the top. I hope that makes sense. So if you can see, and I'm not good at this because it's backwards, it's like looking in a mirror. So yeah, you just want it to be coming out of the bottom and not coming out of the top. And again, all you have to do is open up your glue, dip that in there. And this is going to be in the back of your gourd, and we are going to have to separate the wings. So it's okay to put a lot on it so it holds it in place. And then you're just going to find the hole in the back, and you're just going to push it in and then hold it there for a little bit. We just need it to set, to tack up a little bit so that it doesn't just flop all over the place. And like I said, it's going to be on the black mark. It's going to be clear. So it's just going to come, the black is going to come right through the glue. So just kind of hold it there for a little bit. Okay. And then once it's tacked it up a little bit, then you can separate your wings.
Or you could have done that ahead of time like I did.
You are so special.
I am special. Yes,
So
I am.
special. And then you can kind of play around with the wings. The metal is not real stiff so that you can adjust it. So once it's completely dry, you can easily adjust the wings the way you like them. Some people like to have them wide. Some people like to have them overlapping, but that's entirely up to you.
Oh, one last step.
One
Right?
last step. So what I need you to do now is get your toothpick. Well, there's actually two steps. Oh, but the last step is the easy one. So, okay. So so you have your eyes on your gourd. We're going to put little white dots about, if you look at your eye, think of it as a clock. You're going to put it at about 2 o'clock. So you're just going to open up one of your white paints, just dip your toothpick in there, and then around 2 o'clock, and it's okay if you kind of even go over on the yellow a little bit, but it just makes them look, I mean, I know it's a bug, but at least they don't look bug-eyed. Well, I think the dot gives them a little bit of
It does. It makes kind of like,
yes,
it's the light shining in their eyes, or their eyes are sparkling a bit.
Yeah. My eye wasn't completely dry, but you'll get the gist of it.
Oh, shoot.
So yeah, you just put little dots in the eye. And then the last thing you're going to do, once it's all completely dry, and you can wait to do this tomorrow, is you're just going to sit your bee on your little base. And there is a notch at the bottom of your gourd, and that is where you want the cord to come out. That way the cord does not have any chance of getting pinched. So yeah, so there you go. There's my little cord.
I'm touching up my eye a little bit.
Okay.
No, I think it's fine.
Yeah.
I think it's fine. Like you said, it's my little bee.
Yeah.
One and only.
The one and only. That is correct. So yeah, I'll have to pull it back here.
All right.
So,
good job, Dori.
well, thank you. Good job, Connie.
Oh, thanks.
Good job, ladies. I hope that you had a good time with us tonight. if you have any questions, whether about the kit or just Meadowbrook in general, please just shoot me an email. Tomorrow, I will be sending out the video for this.
No, she won't. She doesn't work tomorrow.
I won't. I'm sorry. It'll be Thursday. Thursday. I'm actually watching my granddaughter. She's 9 months. She's a little apple of my eye.
Yeah, she's adorable.
Yes. So, I will be sending that out. So if you missed anything or you want to go back and do anything, that is perfect. But otherwise, we are all done.
We are. So, ladies, thank you so much for putting up with us this evening. Come back and join us again.
Yes. We'll be back in
July.
No, June.
June. That's right, June.
Yes, we'll be back in June.
Yeah. We're here every month.
Yeah, I don't know if
We're like, oh, I can't say that. We're here every month.
we are here every
We're like a period.
Oh, jeez. We need to say goodnight now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Have a great evening. Thank you so much for joining us.
I enjoyed it.
Thank you.
You enjoy the rest of your evening.
Okay.
See
Thank you, dears.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.